Hi, I'm Brandon from Woven Earth. We create holistic permaculture learning experiences all over the world. Permaculture is a way of creating living systems which, like nature, continue to regenerate and grow and support all within and around the system over time. Our course teaches you how to observe nature and how to apply that knowledge to growing food, medicine, building shelter, living in community, or even just living a healthier lifestyle. Is if you take a handful of it and you squeeze it in your hand, when you open it, if it stays together at first, it's either clay dominant or it's loam, which is a good mixture of clay, sand, and silt. We're going to talk more about this tomorrow with soil, but in general, loamy soil is a combination of sand, silt, and clay. And then if I poked it, and when I poke it, it just went, my finger, it just makes an indentation in it, but it basically stays the same. That's an indication of clay dominant soil. But if I poke it and it crumbles easily, then that's loamy soil, and that's what you're going for.
Mycelium.
Mycelium. So mycelium, they kind of act as macro aggregates, and they clump together. They'll bind and grow into one of these little soil clumps. And again, this is microscopic scale. Okay, we separate my spiritual life from my personality in society and the way that I act when I'm around these friends and the way I act when I'm around my family. Everything in nature is integrated, and the best chance of us creating systems which will survive on the planet is to look to nature as an example and integrate these elements within our system. So that's what permaculture design is all about.
Ooh. Sorry, spider.
It'll get soft. But it looks like diversity at the edge, which we already discussed, leads to more functionality, more stability, more resilience, more fertility. It's still pretty aerobic, probably because of the insects,
To get the tunnels going, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we could have a bit of this. Actually, this will be more active.
She gave birth!
What's that? Cooperative child care, like for the children, might be like taking turns, like taking care of the children and everything like that. To harness more heat to heat the house in the winter, or learn the techniques that are you have to learn how to cultivate each of those species.
It's looking at me.
Well, see all these trees.
You ready to go down?
Because of the seeds.
Yeah.